So today's makeup look is going to be a quick and easy makeup look for running errands, okay? And a lot of these products that I'll be using are going to be clean beauty products. So I like to protect my skin first. I like to make sure that my skin is highly hydrated and moisturized. So I'm gonna start off with a serum. And I'm just starting this off after applying toner on my skin and cleansing my skin. And you always wanna make sure that you're hydrating your skin, even if you're wearing light makeup, because this is also going to help protect your skin from the makeup. This is going to help protect my skin from the sun. Even if there's no sun, I still like to wear SPF because it protects me from UV rays as well. I prefer using an SPF that is moisturizing, but if you have oily skin, they also have matte finish SPFs that mattify your skin, so they act as a primer. So next I'm going to moisturize my under eye area. I like to hydrate it just because it really helps to get rid of the wrinkles and the fine lines under my eyes. So I'm gonna be using the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. And I like to just take my fingers and spread that under my eyes. I like using my ring finger because this is going to help prevent you from pulling and tugging on your skin. And then for face primer, I'm gonna use the Ilia Blue Light Filter Set Mist, Protect and Set Mist. And this is also gonna help keep my skin hydrated. All right, so now that we've prepped the skin, we're ready to move on to the makeup. But first I'm gonna apply highlighter before foundation. And the highlighter I'm gonna use is this liquid highlighter by Ilia. And I like to take a little bit of this at the back of my hand, about this much. And I'm gonna place that at the highest points of my cheekbones. This is going to make it look like my skin is glowing from within. So it's going to make your makeup look even more natural, like really glowy and very natural and skin-like. I like this highlighter because it's very light coverage, so it's very natural, so it doesn't look too much on your skin. You can take a little bit and place it on your forehead area as well. And then next, I'm gonna apply blush first because I'm using a cream blush. I wanna apply it before foundation because it's going to make my skin look really colorful, but then it's going to make it look like it's coming from like my natural skin. So I'm gonna use this Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks blush stick, and this is in the shade Pop It. So I like to focus this blush above my cheekbone area. That's where I usually place blush, closer towards where the highlighter is. And I like to just take my finger and blend it out. I feel like using the finger gives you more of that skin-like finish versus using a brush. And with blush, you always want to build up the coverage, so you want to apply one layer, blend it out, and then add another layer, and just build it up to your liking. All right, so next I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend out the foundation. So I like to take a little bit of that foundation at the back of my hand and use a beauty blender and just blend it out. And I like to focus on one area at a time. I feel like this gives me a very natural finish versus me just blending it out all at once. And I just pick up a little bit more, focus on this other side. It allows me to really build up the coverage so my skin feels very breathable, and it just gives my makeup look like this natural finish. And a lot of these products that I'll be using are going to be clean beauty products. For those of you who don't know what that is, clean beauty products are products that have ingredients that are not going to irritate your skin. So ingredients that you can use on an everyday basis. And today's video is done in partnership with Nordstrom as well. Nordstrom has a lot of clean beauty brands. Some of my favorites are Kosas, Ilia Beauty, RMS Beauty, Bare Minerals, and they have a lot more. All right, so next for concealer, I'm gonna use this Kosas concealer. So I love this concealer because it's very light coverage, but it still covers enough. So the shade that I'll be using is in the shade 08. So typically with concealers, I like to select a shade that is about 3 or 4, sometimes up to 5 shades lighter than my skin to just help highlight my skin. But if you have darkness under your eyes, you want to use a concealer that is closer towards your skin tone to correct that under eye darkness, and then use one that is lighter to help highlight it. But to blend it out, I'm going to use this tip end of the beauty sponge, and I'm just focusing on blending it at the nose bridge. I'm focusing majority of the product around this area because that's where the darkness usually is. And then because we're not going in with any eyeshadow, I'm gonna apply this on my eyelid area to get rid of the darkness as well. And as you can see, the concealer gives a very nice light coverage look. It's very breathable and it feels very hydrating on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this area on my forehead. And this concealer is also really easy to blend, so I feel like it's great for all skin types because it's not like oily, but it's really hydrating and easy to blend. So even dry skin can use this concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of blush, and you can add it if you want, or if you're not a blush type of person, this part is totally optional, so you don't have to add blush. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set my skin with powder, and this is going to help get rid of all these oils in my skin. It's also going to set the cream concealer to make sure that it does not move. So typically with setting powder, I like focusing the setting powder around this area. This is going to help prevent the oils from peeking through from your skin. That's usually what makes my makeup not last a long time, is the oils just building through. So if you focus the setting powder on the areas where your pores are, which is this area, it's going to prevent that from happening. All right, so up next we have the eyebrows. And for eyebrows, I like to keep it very, very simple. So for my eyebrows, I like something very natural and realistic looking. So I just like to use an eyebrow shade that is closer to the colors of my natural eyebrow hairs. And also I like to just use concealer to clean up the ends of my eyebrows. I usually don't focus on the front part of it because I feel like that gives you more of a natural look. All right, so after doing my eyebrows, I like to go in with setting spray just to lock all this in. And I'm gonna use the MAC Fix It Stay Over spray. So I like this because it's alcohol free and it's long lasting as well. If you're going to run errands or you're doing a bunch of things with this makeup look, you want it to last long. You don't want it to move. So I like to use this spray. And then while I let this dry, I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara. And for mascara, I'm gonna use this Ilia Beauty Fullest Volumizing Mascara. It helps to really fluff up your eyes a little bit more, and it just makes it look really nice and flattering, especially if you're not putting on any eyeshadow. So I like to apply a few coats of mascara. Then to get rid of the oils on my nose area and on my forehead from the setting spray, you want to use a white powder. So a white powder is an oil absorbing powder, and I'm going to use this one by RMS Beauty. This is the Unpowder, and this helps to minimize shine, and I like to apply it lightly with a powder puff or a brush, and concentrating specifically on the T-zone area. And then to finish off the makeup look, I'm gonna line my lips with a lip liner. And then at this point, you can go ahead and put on lip gloss, or you can put on lipstick. I'm gonna put on lipstick because I like my lips looking really nice and colorful. I'm gonna use this Kosas Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Undone. And then lastly, I'm gonna apply some lip gloss. Lip gloss is a must-have for me because with a light makeup look, I feel like it just kind of brings out your skin color. So here we have it with this quick and easy makeup for running errands that will last you all day long. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out my next video over here. I want to give a huge thank you to Nordstrom for sponsoring this video. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'.